Welcome back in day 4 of our challenge to reach the 1800 ELO on chess.com in rapid games, 10 minutes without increment. So let's start our today's game. Here we go. We have black pieces. Against my opponent has 188 rating, so he played g4. I'm playing d5. He developed his bishop, attacking my pawn that is defended by the queen, and he left this pawn for it's a free pawn. I can grab it with my bishop. I'm not sure if it is the best move, so I'm doing this anyway. I'm developing my bishop and taking this free pawn. In the opening, the goal is not to take pawns, but is to develop your pieces. Sometimes the opponent can give you a pawn that is poisoned, meaning if you took the pawn, you would lose more material later, or you would be simply in a worse position or so. Now he developed his knight, attacking this pawn on d5 with 2 pieces. And if I moved the pawn attacking the knight, he can take my pawn on b7 attacking the rook, so it would be a mistake. Simply, I'm going to defend this pawn with my knight on f6. This move has 2 advantages. It develops my knight, and also it defends this pawn here. So now my pawn is attacked by 2 pieces, and also it's defended by 2 pieces. Okay, now we got b4. I think my opponent is thinking in developing his bishop on the b2 square next move. So what I'm going to do right now is to play e6, opening this diagonal to my bishop, and attacking also this pawn on b4 that is not protected by any piece or pawn. Yeah, okay, now I have another pawn. I will simply grab it and also developing my bishop. Now my king is ready to castle. In the opening, don't forget, our goal is to develop our pieces and also put the king into safety, castling the king, putting it in the side of the board. However, it might not be the best move in this position because this file is opened. If he, at some point in the game, could put his rook here on g1, he would be attacking my king if I castled my king here. So he moved his knight. It's attacking nothing. This pawn is defended by the queen, so I would simply attack the knight. Maybe I should actually play a6 instead of c6 to be able to put my knight here in the future, but it's not a big deal. I can develop my knight from the d2 square. Let's see what my opponent is going to play. Okay, the knight retreated. Now I am developing my knight, my last minor piece. As you see, I'm not thinking in the attack right now. Only if in the opening I'm trying to develop my pieces. But now my opponent has made a big blunder because with this move, my bishop can simply take the queen here, and you know, queen is the most valuable piece in the board after the king. So now I would simply take the queen. The queen is worth 9 points with my bishop that is worth only 3 points. So now I'm ahead of a lot of material. As you see here, I'm ahead with 8 points. And that's good. So I'm in my way to win this game as well. So after I've developed my pieces, I can castle my king, but okay, now let's try to attack this king here. So I would play the knight on e4. I am threatening to check the king. Okay, My opponent has resigned. It was again a short game, just 9 moves. So let's just review it. Actually, it was not much in the game, just 9 moves. So I got g4, I played d5, bishop g2, I've taken the pawn, it's a free pawn, and now my opponent developed the knight, attacking this pawn that is defended only by the queen, so I defended the pawn with my knight, and we got b4, e6 has been played, and now I got another pawn, and the knight retreats. I developed my last minor piece, and now he made this huge blunder and left his queen. After I've taken the queen, my opponent has resigned. Thank you for watching.